Okay, so we need lines that are tangent and normal, but normal lines are perpendicular, so start with this. Find a tangent line, then you can just flip and change the sign. So to do that, we need to take a derivative with respect to x of both sides. So there's two things multiplying here, so we need the product rule. The derivative of the first term times the second term kept the same, plus the first term times the derivative of the second term. Okay, the 2 comes down and multiplies, then gets reduced by 1, but then we need the chain rule. The derivative of y is y prime with respect to x. Okay, so sorry, quick correction. The derivative with respect to x of 9 is 0. So I had that part wrong, and I did the whole video till I realized. Okay, so we're trying to get y prime by itself, so we can find the derivative of y with respect to x. So that new equation will help us get tangent slopes. So we'll subtract 2xy squared from both sides. So that gives us x, here I'll put this in alphabetical order, 2x squared y times y prime here, and this is negative 2xy squared. So I'm trying to get y prime by itself, so I'm going to divide 2x squared y from both sides. So we get y prime equals 2 over 2, cancels out the x, and one of the x's here cancels, and the y and this y cancel. We're left with negative y over 2x. There's our derivative. Now we plug in negative 1 and 3 to find out the slope at that instant. So this is the shorthand notation I use. I use a vertical line, and then at the bottom right corner of it I put negative 1 comma 3. Just to remind myself that this isn't the derivative of y, this is the derivative of y after I've plugged in the point. So negative 3, oh, I did something wrong again because this isn't right. No, I don't want to do it all over again. Don't make me. No, I won't do it. Oh, I subtracted that from both sides. That part's good. That part's good. Divide the top and the bottom by 2. I forgot to drop the 2 here. Okay, phew. I wasn't that far off. So I did make a mistake again. It's just because I'm getting lazy. I've been making too many videos in a row, I think. When I said cancel out the 2, I forgot to cancel out the 2 on bottom. So negative 3 divided by negative 1 is positive 3. So that's our slope. Okay. So we got y equals 3x plus some b when we're constructing our tangent line. So we got to plug in 3 in for y and negative 1 in for x to help us find out what that b is. So that's negative 3, so add 3 to both sides. So you get b is 6. So the tangent line is y equals 3x plus 6. Now the normal is just the perpendicular line. So take your tangent slope of 3 and use its negative reciprocal. Okay, and then I'll plug in 3 in for y again, negative 1 in for x. So that's positive 1/3, so we need to subtract 1/3 from both sides. So if you had 3, you took a third away from it, then you have 2 whole parts left and 2/3 up here. Or in other words, as an improper fraction, 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus, that's 8/3. Okay, so the final equation for the normal line is y equals negative 1/3 x plus 8/3.